it's Lindsay with Boulevard Home Furnishings, and I'm here in one of our delightful kitchens to show you how we're going to be making some homemade sink deodorizers. So I'm sure we've all had the problem, school's coming back in, we're all busy. I know I'm a busy working mom myself. And it always seems to be so difficult to get my boys to do their chores, let alone daily chores, but I'm talking dishes on a nighttime. And then, of course, trying to make sure that they've wiped out the sink and they've got everything done that they need to get done and turn on the disposal. So I came across this great recipe that I've just loved for a couple of years. And I always tell my kids, no stinky sinks. You got to run the disposal, get everything, out of there. So with this recipe, it's super easy. I'm going to show you how to make it. And they're organic, natural, and amazing. So here's a batch that we made earlier, and they look like something just scrummy and yummy that you just love to eat, but don't, because they're not going to be good for you. So what we're going to do is, I always just get this at Costco. It's simple, easy, and just the big bags of baking soda. So we're just going to add 2 cups of baking soda. And like I said, these couldn't be any easier to make than it's just literally a few minutes. So we pop in 2 cups of the baking soda, and then we want a cup of salt, just regular table salt. And put that in. And this is even something that you can have your kids help you make. They're super easy. My boys have a great time with it. And of course, they love dropping a couple into the disposal after they do the dishes on a nighttime. It saves me a job. And of course, we don't have any stinky sinks. So it works for me. So we've got, check there. So we've got a cup of salt. Like I say, it's just normal table salt. And then we want a 1/2 cup of water. So I'm just going to pop over to the sink and get some water. Oop. You don't want to spill it like I am, so we're just going to pour that in. And then this is just Castile soap. So I just get this at the health food store. It's really easy, it's great, and you can actually make a lot of different things using this. And you want to make sure that it's the unscented that you get. And we're going to use 1/3 of a cup. So I just kind of guesstimate it there. So you're not using a whole lot. So about 1/3 of a cup. And then here's the best part. So you can use any brand of aromatherapy. You just want some lemon oil. You can also use orange, you can use grapefruit. I like to use the lemon, and we're going to put about 30 drops. In there. And then we're just going to mix it up. So it mixes really, really easy. You just kind of clump it all up. And it's kind of going to be the consistency of like children's Play-Doh. And we'll just mix it really good. And that really is all there is to it. So you just want to make sure that you get it all in, and then I just kind of use my fingers and just make sure that we've got it all blended in really good. And then with a tablespoon measuring scoop, all I do, and this makes it so easy, and it's going to be really soft as you're doing it, but they take a couple hours to set up. So I just lay a sheet of parchment paper, and then you just use your tablespoon scoop, and just like you're making little cookies or treats, and you literally just scoop and drop them in. And then when they set up, they look just like this. Super easy. You can put them in a jar, you can keep them in a little baggie. I just keep mine in a little jar under my kitchen sink, and every night I just have whoever's doing the dishes, we drop just 2 or 3 down the disposal with some hot water, and everything is always fresh and yummy and ready to go. So I'd always call that a win. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to read my blog. There's lots of fun information on there. And you know, things may not always go as planned, but for everything else, there's a Boulevard solution. Thanks for joining me.